Decades, homeschool education has been an alternative for many families rather than sending their children to traditional schools. But with the COVID-19 crisis continuing to get worse, it is an option more parents are now choosing. Our Quentin Smith talked to a parent who homeschools her two children. He joins us in the studio now with more on the advice she is giving those who are new to this. Quentin?
Yeah, Andrea, Amy Arhus is going into her 8th year teaching at home. The longtime educator made a list of her curriculum that she sends out to first-timers, giving them a guideline to go by. Arhus says the two things she stresses the most is for parents to find a schedule and routine that works for them, and also don't be afraid to ask for help. Room 394. This is where all of the learning takes place at Amy Arhus's house. This is where she teaches her two children for homeschool.
And I love it. I love the time that it affords me with my kids. I love seeing the light bulb moments when they figure things out. I love being able to slow down when we're struggling with something or speed up if we're doing great.
See, for Arhus, her reasoning to go the homeschool route is simple.
I really wanted to be able to spend more time with my children. And once I started doing it, then I realized I loved it because not only did I get to spend time with them, but I got to tailor their education for them specifically.
While homeschool is an alternative she chose on her own, for others, it's an option they chose due to the pandemic.
People that have been thrown into this because of the pandemic, I think, are just on a different level playing field. They don't know what to do. This is not something that they chose for their kids. They were happy with what was going on.
Arhus says she's seeing an increase in parents now choosing this route, and many of them are reaching out to her for guidance.
I always let people know that you don't have to plan the lessons all by yourself. You don't have to be a master at algebra or science to be able to teach your child these things. There are so many amazing options online that you can find nowadays.
Aside from the curriculum, she says there's one major concern that many people have.
Probably the biggest concern is how do you make them do the work? Which seems like a silly question, but my answer is always, you are the parent. And you set the tone, you set the rules.
The longtime educator encourages all first-timers to embrace this opportunity and to also realize that help is available.
It's different for everybody, and it takes some time to get used to. So the main thing is just offer grace, realize that this is new for everyone, and find what works best for you.
Now, when it comes to homeschooling, unlike virtual options, the parents are the actual instructors. If anyone chooses the homeschool option and needs help, just visit our website at WCBI.com for more information.